Hello guys, welcome to our channel and welcome to the game development series using Python Pygame. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about the collision happen between our bullet and our target. So it is going to be really interesting. Let's just get started. Let's open our Visual Studio Code. In here, we are going to make a new function. In here, we are going to make new function. For that, we are going to come out of our game loop. In here we are going to make a new function, and for that we are going to come out from our game loop somewhere over here and going to make a new function. Let me make the font a little bit bigger so you can clearly see it. We are going to call it collide collision. We are going to call it collision, and it is going to take four parameters. First is going to be the x1, second is going to be the y1, just like that x2, y2. Now, first thing first, let's just talk about how we are able to detect the collide happen between two objects. Well, it is pretty simple when you think about it. A simple thing happens when two objects are about to collide. First, the distance between them is going to be decreased. Okay, when our bullet and our target is going to collide, the distance between them is going to decrease. In other words, the distance between x and y coordinate of a bullet and x and y coordinate of our target is going to be keep decreasing. So we are going to use this simple knowledge to measure the distance between those two objects, and we are going to call when the distance between them is going to be the minimum, we are going to call it as the two object has been collided. So we are going to use this phenomena and put it inside our function. So to measure the distance we need to import a math module. So for that, over here we are going to just import math. It is one of the popular module of a Python. With this we are able to measure the distance. So over here we are going to make a variable. Let's just call it a distance. Okay, we are basically writing the formula to find the distance between two objects, which is under root x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. We have learned it in a math. So for that, math dot square root, and in this we are going to use another function of a method found, and we are going to put our variables. Let's just say x1 minus x2, and in the power whatever you write after comma is considered as the power, means x plus minus x2 whole square. If you write here 3, then it is going to be the cube power of a 3. If you write here 4, it is going to be the power of a 4. Okay, pretty simple. Going to do the same with y1 and y2. I think need to make one more bracket over here. I hope I am not doing anything wrong writing the formula. If we do something wrong, then we will get the error and we will sort it out. So let's just keep it like this for now. So we are going to use this variable distance into the if else condition. What we want from this function is only one thing. If the collision happen between two objects, then we want it to be the true, and if doesn't, then we want it to be the false. So for that we are going to put it into the condition. Let's just say distance is less than 20 pixel. Okay, Why I have to choose the 20 pixel? Because if I choose less than 20, then we are not able to see the collision very often. It will look like the bullet is passing through our target. So I have choose 20. And what we want the return. If this condition happen, we want to the return true value. And if it doesn't happen, then simply what we want is a false, right? Return false. So that is pretty much it for the function. Now we are going to use this function inside our main game loop. So let's go to the main game loop somewhere over here. After the if condition we have applied over here, we are going to use our function and going to pass our x1 y1 values. For the x1 y1 we are going to choose the block x and block y. Okay, and for the x2 y2 we are going to choose bullet x and y. So that is our two object. We have selected it, and we are going to store this inside another variable. Let's just call it is call. Okay, so what happened over here, this function is going to run and it is going to keep measuring the distance between these two objects, and whenever the distance between these two objects is going to be the less than 20, it is going to return a true value, and when it is not, it is going to return the false value. So we are going to use that value for now. Okay, we are going to use this value and we are going to put it into the if condition, and just like that, what we want if collision happens, what we actually want if our bullet hits our target, that we are going to type inside this condition. So first thing first, we want our bullet to be disappear, right? When our bullet is hit our target, first thing we want our bullet to be a disappear. So basically what we want from the bullet is to go back to its original position. So we are going to change the value of bullet y and going to take it as a default. Our default value of bullet y is 400, means it is going to bleed behind the spaceship, so we are not going to able to see it. And we also going to change the state of our bullet. Okay, because whenever it is in a default condition, the state of the bullet is going to be the ready. So only needed two line of code to make the bullet disappear. Okay, second thing, what we want is to decrease the number written inside our target. So for that, we are just going to decrease the number. We store the number inside the number here and just going to decrease the value with 1. Okay, and now we are also need to bleed this new value inside our target. So, and for that I need to make little bit of change inside the block function we have made already in a previous session. Somewhere over here, where is it? Yeah, over here. Right now it is taking 3 parameters, so I want to give it one more, but let's just say text. And we are not going to use this parameter inside this function, but whenever we are this calling this block function, we have to use it. So somewhere over here where we have called this function, yes, right here, we are going to use the string, and let's just put any number. It doesn't going to be matter much, so we are just going to put one variable. And now we are going to use the block function inside our condition, and now it is going to take four arguments. First is going to be the number, so we are going to convert it into the string and going to pass this number variable that we just have changed the value. And basically after that we are going to use the same green color, going to take the x and y coordinate, going to plus the block x and block y, block y. Okay, so this is it guys. Let's just save the file and run it. As you can see, we are able to change the number. I hope you guys are able to see it. See, whenever the bullet hits our target, the number is decreasing, right? But I think we need to change the x and y coordinate a little bit, because whenever it passing from the, it is also going to be get negative right now. As you can see, that we don't want, so we are going to put it condition in a later videos. So let me just fix one thing. We are coming back over here. Okay, I want to change into our distance formula. We are going to use try and error method. I want to reduce the value of x and y coordinate of our target. Let's just say we are reducing 15. Okay, from x1 coordinate, and let's just say we are also going to reduce 15 from here. Save the file and run it again. Let's see if we get better results. Okay, now I think it is getting bullet. Let me just, to see it clearly, let me just stop the movement of our target. For that I have to comment out some lines, these ones. Let's just comment this out, and we also want it to be in a center, so for that we are going to change the value of block x. We put it into 10, it is not going to be in a center. Let's just say 100. Okay, save the file and run it again. Let's see, now our target is not moving, so we are able to hit it properly. Okay, you can see whenever we hit it, okay, I think it is good. Whenever it just touch our target, it is also able to recognize it, right? I think this is good, so we are going to keep it like it. Okay, let me just change a little bit more of y coordinate. So we are going to change the value of x1 and y2. Okay, to get the right simulation, let's just run it and let me show you. It is not able to disappear unless of course it hits the target. As you can see, now it is perfect. So sometimes we need to try our try and error method to get the right simulations. So That is it for this video, guys. Hope you are able to understand the logic between the collision happen between two objects. If you like the video, then press the like button and subscribe to our channel, and if you have any query, then tell us about it in our comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time.